Money Savvy Kids is actually an extracurricular program that the parents pay for. We have a job creation part of our business. We take unemployed women over 50 and we actually train them up as our trainers and help them to create an income for themselves. So at the age of 30 years old, I was pregnant with my third child and in 400,000 Rand debt. My husband had over R1 million debt at the time and had to sequestrate. We lost his house and his car, we had no medical aid, and I had my 2 other kids kicked out of school. And sat in my financial advisor's office one day and realized the 17 Rand that I had in the bank was all the money that I had in the world. We had no savings, we had no investments, and we were in such a dire situation. It took me about 4 years through my own financial education to get out of the situation, and when I started looking back at all of the bad decisions that I had made, I started to interrogate, how did I get here? What was the catalyst for us to be in this situation? And I realized it was purely due to a lack of financial literacy education. So I started having a look at what we were teaching at a high school level, what we were teaching at a primary school level, what the various school teaching systems were teaching, and it became clearly apparent that there was an absolute lack of financial literacy training at any level in schools. So being the entrepreneur that I am, I saw a gap in the market and I filled it with our first product, Money Savvy Kids. My biggest hurdle was in 2017, a corporate tried to buy my business. It was a very lucrative deal and I went ahead and the deal didn't go ahead, it fell apart. And it was such a massive failure for me, not just on a financial level, but on a personal level. It took me a year of emotional training and self-reflection to get over that hurdle, and I would say overcoming that failure has probably been my biggest success as well, because it forced me to write my book, Raising Money Savvy Kids. It forced me to look at other ways to generate revenue, to take the business to the next level, hence my licensing agreements, and now my business is moving ahead really, really nicely. So my biggest failure was my biggest success. So my first piece of advice for a new entrepreneur would be to don't let people push you around. I think being a small business, people take advantage of you. So know your value and know the value of your business and the services that you offer, because big corporates and other people are going to try and bully you on price. They're going to try and bully you on timing. And just stand firm and don't let people push you around. Winning this award would give me a platform to talk about the importance of financial literacy at a child level. We cannot address the problem of socio-economic change in this country without addressing financial literacy, and having a platform where people can hear the importance of what we're doing. I'm really hoping that the corporates come out and start to put together some amazing programs to get into the school environment so that we can effect real change in this country.